for these hearings, seeking for answers directly from the leadership of the county. I don't think it is fair, Governor, for you to just tell the people of Nairobi that you had traveled. All these people, I can assure you, Sakaja, the Governor Sakaja knows all these leaders, all of them individually. And they are the ones who are disappointed. For me, really, I don't mind, because as you know, I don't live in any of those estates. So we bring these matters before the Senate, not on our own behalf, but on behalf of these people. And they are the people who have been disappointed, and they are the people to whom you owe an apology for not showing up. You say that you showed up to the Senate last week, but that was for a selfish mission, because governors in this country only find use for the Senate when they are coming there to ask us to support them when they are looking for more resources for counties. You were there, and I watched it, to present your case for 450 billion shillings that the Council of Governors is pushing. That's the only time you prioritize the Senate. That's the only time you prioritize parliamentary business. So, for me, really, Chair, my disappointment is expressed not on my behalf, but on behalf of the people of Nairobi who are seeking answers from you. And it is not enough for you to just tell people you have traveled. Many of these people will never get an opportunity to travel to those counties or countries that you travel when you're supposed to prioritize parliamentary business, as is the law. So, Mr. Chairman, for me, this is why there's a conversation, actually, and Governor will be aware, to enhance the penalty for people who fail to appear before parliamentary committees. That amendment has been triggered by governors like yourself. That now we feel this 500,000 shillings, especially for governors in cities, it is peanuts for you. That is just the ticket from here to Johannesburg and back. It is not money. That is not a motivation, Chairman, for people to show up before these committees. So we are hoping that in addition to the enhancement of the fine as has been proposed before the Senate now, Parliament now needs powers to arrest people. Because this, Chairman, we were with you. The leaders of these estates were asking us, does the Senate not have powers to wait for the governor at the airport and bring him before the committee? I'm happy to report that that discussion is ongoing, and I'm hoping that members of the Senate will support that amendment, that we should be able to arrest people who refuse to appear before the committee and bring them before the chairs of those committees. I thank you, Chair.
Governor, before I give you
a title for any of them?
Yes, like Jamhuri, we have a title.
Yes.
We have for Fafa and Bahati, we have...
Which of Fafa? The same one the governor is saying there's no title.
No, what we are saying, Jamhuri and Ofafa, the titles are in progress. In fact, they are being, because for us to have a JV...
Point of order, Chair. Chair, I want to insist at this point that before we proceed any further, you put these witnesses on oath. Please, in accordance to the Constitution.
I hear you, Senator, but we are almost done in number 9. I'll give the ruling on that issue. I'll give that direction. But, you know, if the governor and his team say they are title deeds, I mean, it's a matter of them providing.
A title is either there or not there.
Yeah?
A title is either there or it is not there. You can't lie about a title.
That's why I asked.
That is why the answer here
yes.
is a copy of the title of Jericho, Lumumba, of Fafa and Maringo will be provided once the Ministry of Lands, Public Works and Housing and Urban Development concludes that process.
Okay.
So those ones are in process. But the question,
you know, our questions are direct, but you are taking, too long to answer.
Yes, the questions are also here.
Okay.
Chair, you are losing my train of thought.
Yes.
I had asked a very specific question. They have said the 13 are in the process. I asked, is there any of that you have titles to? And he started the list of Jamhuri and went to Ofafa.
So do we have any title deed that is ready?
No, they are not ready. They are in the process.
Okay. Okay. In the process. Number 7. The original plans for the development of the estates in your submission, Governor, is number 8.
The original plans for the estates were for development of social housing, to cater for low-income earners. However, the new proposed redevelopment comprises 70% affordable for low-income earners and 30% for high-income earners due to shortfall experience in high and middle-income bracket as well. I think, as we explained earlier, the interventions on urban housing, a lot of private development in urban housing has targeted people who can afford to buy expensive houses, and so government needs to intervene, especially for the middle class. What we're doing is not necessarily social housing, but there's a mix of 70-30 in some areas.
Do we have the plans? Have they been submitted?
Yeah, we received, Clerk, have we received those plans that indicates what the governor has just said?
No, Chair, we've not received those plans.
Not received.
Chair, what plans were, do you want architectural plans, design plans, or what the plan was? The technical terms that you use in planning for what specifically is required.
When we say county planning, what do we mean?
There's economic planning, there is... Chair, what specific plans would you like? The designs.
Chair, if then the governor did not understand what plans he was supposed to submit, he should have asked.
No, Chair, I understood. That's why I answered. The original plan for the estate was for development also. That's my answer.
That is the document you are supposed to submit, Governor. Where were you reading that information from?
Yeah.
From the question. But that is the response, Chair.
Governor,
the response was, this is a response which was sent.
Governor, you know better. Honestly, you know better. Because, I mean, if the Senate is asking for original plans, the state has original plans, what the Senate is saying, it's okay, you can provide the pros, which you have, but submit the real plans for scrutiny.
Okay, Chair, we'll look at our records and submit the plans that we have for those estates.
We're going to number 8, an explanation on the circumstances under which a contractor was given approval for redevelopment of New Pumwani, California estate